Welcome to Landriank on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears, to start living the life that you have dreamed of, that you know you can live, that maybe somehow you got into a life that sort of pulled you along and you went along with it. We all do that, and all of a sudden, what happened to those dreams we had? You know, how did I end up in this job? I always wanted to be doing this. How did I end up broke? I always knew I had these inventions or wonderful things I could be doing. I know my capabilities. How did I end up over here? How did I end up in that bad relationship? I know that I'm better than that. I know that I'm worthy of respect and love. How did that happen? Well, life sort of takes you along and you just keep going with it. Sometimes because society says that's where you're supposed to be. You should get married. You should have kids. You should get that responsible job. And then we're all miserable going, what the heck? And we're all reinforcing it with each other, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. So I want to talk today about, or at least in this video, about not complicating your life. We spend so much time creating complex days, weeks, years, and pretty soon there's never any time. Oh, well, when I get that done, then I'll have time. Oh, when we do this, then we'll take the vacation. And then you take a vacation, it takes you the whole week or 2 weeks just to unwind. By the time you get relaxed, you got to get back on the plane. Or you're on the vacation, you're spending so much time to try and make it perfect. Go in here and go in there and scheduling that and doing all stuff with the kids. I know more moms that come home and they're exhausted. They can't wait to get home because they're doing everything. They're doing all the work when they go on vacation. We complicate our lives. You know, I was thinking about this last night. We got this hurricane, Irma. So I'm going to date this video. It's September 9th, and Irma is on her way up from Florida. And it looks like it's going to clip us here in Atlanta. And I was thinking, you know what? All these people, all of a sudden they're trying to get out of Dodge, right? And they're going to leave all their things in their home. And I looked around my house and I thought, wow, what would I take? What would I take if I could, you know, take things with me? What few items? And I thought, what do I really need? Some clothes, get some decent clothes to wear for a while, and comfortable shoes. I'd have to leave the fancy schmancy shoes and purses. The beautiful decor wouldn't do me any good. And I thought, you know, life's pretty simple. You want a few nice items, maybe, you know, a few nice plates and utensils, a couple nice glasses, maybe a couple bottles of wine, you know, that you've got ready. A few nice pieces of comfortable clothing. We really don't need that much. You know, a nice place to sleep, a comfortable bed, in a beautiful environment. I thought, you know, we want comfort, and we've taken that so far. The kids have to take all the classes and this, and they have to have this, and they have to have that. No, they don't. We've created that. There are children around the world that are so happy to have the basics. And they are happy. And then you'll see children here in the United States in particular, I don't want to pick on my own country, but I'm going to do it anyways, where we really have so much that we stop appreciating what we have. And that's why struggle and challenges can be some of the most awesome gifts that we receive, is when all of a sudden all of these things just don't come to you. You have an appreciation, like when there's a hurricane, like when people lose all their stuff and they think, you know what, I'm alive. And yeah, they cry, they lost some pictures or whatever. Nowadays you don't even have to worry about that. Everything's up in the cloud. Say, okay, you know what? I can pick up and do it all over again. And maybe there's some beauty in that, right? There's some beauty in helping other people to get back up on their feet and holding somebody when they're going through a tough time, when they've had a loss of some kind in their life. These are the challenges that make life beautiful. We've all been through them. Some of us in, bigger levels than others, but that was necessary, that was needed, that was chosen. That was a bigger challenge that you may have taken on. Embrace it. Do not fight anything. Fight nothing. So, what can you do to simplify your life? Can you declutter? I have videos on this. It's like, give things away. Sell some things. Take that money and take, your honey out for a nice dinner. Or instead of having, I can remember we had, no kidding, like 6 place settings. Because we wanted different place settings because we cooked a lot. Place settings for different types of dinners we would host. Who needs that? I took one place setting for the divorce and I still have it and I love it. I took the most sturdy, beautiful, simple one. And I love it. And simple is good. And I have glasses that I inherited from my parents and my grandparents. I have 2 really cool sets. And when I pull them out, people go, wow, those are really cool. Those are from the 30s. And I say, yeah, you notice, right? Now, it has more meaning than 100 different sets, pretty sets. Simplify your life. It will feel good. I know that we like a lot of stuff because that's us trying to fill in emptiness. Sometimes we're bored. Sometimes it feels good to go get stuff. But that can backfire on you. Just because you have a huge house doesn't mean you have to pack it full of stuff. I know I've been there. I did that. We did that. So now I have a much smaller place and I have to be more careful about what I place in it. And it's fun to do that. And I'm now purging once again. Because, through the years, stuff comes in and not enough goes out. And I'm going to purge again, and that feels good. It feels lighter. Simplify your life in your schedule. What are you doing at work that's busy stuff that you don't need to do? How many hours do you spend on Facebook or email or doing stuff that's really not productive, that's not really helping you get closer to your dream life? Can you simplify and eliminate some of those things? Can you not watch as much TV? Simplify your life and focus on a few things that are very productive, that are going to make your life better. Simple stuff. You're eating, you're sleeping, and you should be doing something every day that you love. And enjoying your life every day. What else is there? Do not complicate it. You don't have to have 101 things going on. Really, and we stress ourselves out. The U.S. is the worst. When I lived in Europe, I didn't deal with the stuff I do here because the pace is faster here. We constantly bombard ourselves with media and entertainment, and there's always got to be 101 things. Then we wonder why, we have ADD. It's self-created. We are on tech overload and information overload. And that needs to be used in a positive way and simplified. So, what can you do to make your life less complex? Even I was looking, I have so much jewelry, and I don't wear a lot of jewelry, and I realize I keep wearing the same simple stuff over and over again. I wear the same stuff over and over, don't you? Right? Get rid of the other stuff. Simplify your life. Simplify your schedule and shake it up a little bit. Work out at different times of the day. Take up something new. Start running or walking. Take up CrossFit or kickboxing or something. Take a couple dance lessons. Start doing some things that you enjoy and get rid of all of the extra stuff that you find yourself running around doing that you're really not loving. Oh, I have to go to here and I have to, even charity stuff. I have to be here to do. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you're not going there and enjoying it and you're stressed out, you are really not benefiting anybody. You're better off simplifying your life, step away from it, and then when you have time, you go and do it. When you enjoy it and it's pleasant, you're not cramming stuff into a packed schedule that's packed with stuff you don't even need to do. So simple is good. Let's start simplifying our lives. We don't need all this stuff. We will save this planet if we simplify our lives, because all this stuff that we need and all of these schedules and these things that we have to do, we won't need them anymore. We're going to enjoy life more. The simple things like having a dinner with friends for hours instead of turning tables in a restaurant, right? I love how you go to Paris and you can just, the chairs are all turned toward the street. Why? Because you're supposed to come there and enjoy the scenery and have a cappuccino for 2 hours without somebody pressuring to leave you. In fact, you got to practically throw yourself in front of them to get their attention to serve you. It's because they're not on a schedule like we are. So get yourself off the roller coaster, the carousel, I should say. Ask yourself how many things you're doing during your day that you don't have to do or you can simplify and make your life really simple. You're going to actually, sometimes I do, I'm like, wow, I don't have anything to do. Okay, cool. So then I'm productive. Maybe I do something artistic, or I go for a walk or a run, or I call somebody up and I go, come on, let's go have a glass of wine and a salad up at the corner restaurant. Life can be so much more enjoyable that way. Sending you light, love, peace, prosperity, health, wealth, and joy. Namaste.